Oh, I think we're alive. I think we're alive. Oh my god. Oh, can I? Oh, that 10 people already. Hi guys. I'm not sure if I can already do music and everything because I have like the basic version of going live now. So bear with me. Okay, let me know who you are, where you're from. Please let something know in the chat. That's really fun. I'm going to post this really quick story that we're live. Let's see. We are live. Okay, I'm going to try to put some music on, but I'm not sure if that will work. Okay, please let me know if you hear this. Do you hear this? Let's see. Shannon, 10 a.m. Good afternoon, 10 a.m. here in New York. Oh, great. Oh, they're coming in now. Symphonis, hello. And Adela, hi, happy to join you from Estonia, Tallinn. Hi, Adela. We've been talking today already. Randy, hi, good morning. I'm in Colorado in the US. Oh, so fun. You're in here. I think we have a little delay on the chat, so it's coming a little bit later, I think. But can you hear the music? Can you let me know? Emma, hi, Fem. Good afternoon, Emma. Hi. I can't hear the music. Okay. Hey, Kaylin. See, hello, Fem, everyone in the chat. I'm lurking today. Kaylin is doing this at work. We have Johnny from Moldova. Oh, wow. I didn't know you were there. It's 5 a.m. No music. Okay. Music now. Randy, no. No, I think for like going live with like all the extras and everything, you have to do like a whole other thing with like different programs and stuff. And I was like, you know what, for the first live, let's just keep it simple. Let's see. Lisa, hello. I'm in South Dakota. Hello, Lisa. Let's see. Effie Mills. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm in England. Can't hear the music yet. No, I think we're not going to have music. But hello, Effie. You hear me much? Oh, maybe that also makes it worse than if I put the music on. That's good to know. Okay. I got some tea. Does everyone have something to drink? What are you going to be working on? Let me know. Much better once you turn the audio off. Yeah, okay. No, I'm not using Streamlabs OBS. I did download it already for the second next time, but I was looking through it and I was like, okay, am I going to make myself so difficult and harder? Or am I just going to keep it simple for the first one? So I was like, I'll just keep it simple. Hi from Belgium. Hi, MB. Hi. I also have my blanket on. I'm like, oh, comfy and cozy in here. Let's see. And I have my let's see. Oh, hi from Germany. We're all from over the world here. There's lots from America, Belgium, Germany, the Netherlands. I also saw Moldova, Belenskane. Hi, Belenskane. That's a cool name. I love that. Where did I came from? How did you come up with that? From Chicago. Oh, cool. Okay, wow. We're really from all over the place. If I talk too fast, you have to say it too, by the way. Let's see. Amanda, not working on a project with you, but doing some baking and meal prepping. Ooh, what are you baking? What are you making? Let me know. Oh, shit, sorry. That was camera. I have like an external webcam here. That's my boyfriend's webcam. I could borrow it from him. Let's see. Montana. Oh, nice. I have to put my glasses on. I'm like I like squinting at the laptop. Oh, this better. I hope you're having a good day, Calmly. Thank you, Calmly. I am actually. I have a little bit of a headache, but I just took something and I think I will be fine. How are you? How are you doing? Let's see. I just finished working on my thesis. Now that is my knitting time, working on a pattern that was written by AI. Okay, wow. Is it from ChatGPT? I think it might be Emma. Amanda, you're making apple fritters, beet rolls, and seitan. What is seitan? How do I pronounce that? But it sounds good. Balance cane. I'm an accountant, and I like for things to be balanced in general. Ah, I get it. That's fun. I like how you came up with that name. Let's see. Simple knits. I just came back from work. It's snowing so nice outside, but I want to start knitting on my temperature blanket and chat with you wonderful people. I'm happy to have you here. Also chat with each other in the chat. That's really cool. An interesting pattern. I can imagine. Okay. Oh, is the sound, by the way, okay? Do you hear me loud enough now with the music off? This is like the first time I ever do this, so it probably will be a bit chaotic, but everything is chaotic here with me, you know that now by now. Let me know how the sound is. This is way too hot to drink still, but I always like to try. Ooh, I want to know what the delay is. Sound is perfect. Oh, great. Can I? Oh, can I adjust things while I'm doing this? No, not really. I think. Let me not touch those things. You know what? I got my tea again, and of course we have a question of the day on the tea bag. So I thought, why not just put it in here too? So the question of the day is: when did you? How do you pronounce it correctly? When did you have an amazing meal? When was the last time you have an amazing meal? For the Dutchies, that's not readable. No. When was the last time you had an amazing meal? Let me know. I'll talk about my last time. Or like I find it very hard to like the best of something or the least or something, you know. But I had some really amazing food. Let's pick one from last summer. Oh, it could sound great. Last summer we went to Italy, my boyfriend and I together, and we were for my birthday. My birthday is August 10th, so I mostly have my birthday almost always in a vacation period, or I make it a vacation period. A lot of times I'm on vacation, and last time we were in Italy, and we saw a place that was called Nonna's restaurant, something like that. And so it was a family restaurant with a grandmother in the kitchen, but like everyone worked in the kitchen, and you paid like a certain amount. I think it was 25 or 30 euros, and like everything was included. So we had like, how do you say that? Starters, then more starters, then a main course, and then dessert and wine. And I don't drink that much. I not anymore, but I do like a good glass of red wine. Appetizers, yeah, appetizers. And so we were there, and we get like this whole the table was set up. Oh, also the view. Let me put this scene correctly. If I can find pictures, I will try to. I cannot screen share also. Like the basic is like basic, but the view was this valley. You looked at. It was so scenic. It was really beautiful. I don't know how to describe it correctly, but the food was so good. Like you could not pick anything, but it was like a mix of everything. Um, and the best thing that we ate there was a pasta that was so simple. They called it macaroni. Like in the Netherlands, we call macaroni like the tiny, like mac and cheese macaroni, you know. But they called it. For them, it's like macaroni is just a kind of pasta. They said. So we asked later, and it was so good. It looked so simple. It looked like was there almost nothing in there, but somehow they got the taste so right. So oh, it was so good. Well, let's see what you guys have. Hibachi is what Randy says. I'm gonna Google that because I have no idea what it is. Ooh, hibachi is a traditional Japanese. Oh, is it almost like Yeah, no, that's Korean barbecue, of course, but that sounds good, hibachi. Oh, I have to try that. I have way too many tabs open. I shouldn't do that. Let's see. Calmly, Katana. Ooh, I had an amazing meal last night. My fiance made a delicious beef roast. Ooh, that was very moist and some rice. That sounds really, really delicious. I like some good, like, juicy beef. It's good. And Adela, my most recent amazing meal was at a Phaser Cafe in Helsinki, devouring their entire pasta pastry. Jeez, I cannot talk. Sorry. Again, my most recent amazing meal was at a Phaser Cafe in Helsinki, devouring their entire pastry and cake menu. You make me jealous. I want to go too. And Randy, I love the grilled meats at Ibachi. Oh, I think that sounds so good. Like really, really good. I can remember like back in the day when we were on vacation, a lot of places had like mixed grill. like a full platter of mixed grill. It was so good. Oh. Okay. Oh, I missed the music. Like I also cannot put music on the background. Like I cannot put Spotify on or anything because of course copyrighted and then my video will be taken down. So we're not going to try that. 15 people already, guys. That's fun. If you just came in, let me know who you are, where you're from. Because normally, if you are like, if you have commented on a video, for example, I can see like, oh, I remember you. 17, wow. But if you would like comment, I can only see like I see like this head thing with 17 people. So that's the only thing I see. I'm good at talking at myself, but it's fun to see who's in here, you know? Okay, so I am actually working on my September sweater. Let's see. Saxina. Oh, Alice, hi. Good morning. I'm here in Winnipeg, Canada. The first one, Canada. I'm going to be working on my September sweater. Oh, I like this camera. It's so... You can see so much. This is annoying. Yeah, I haven't done much yet since the podcast. I don't know if you've seen the podcast, but I still have a lot to go. But I think it will be fine. If you have seen, I posted a reel like wearing it, and I also saw it a little bit more in movement from the back, and I was like, okay, yeah, I like it. But the sleeve is a little bit too big, actually. I would prefer it to be smaller, but if you know or if you don't know, I actually started the body of, I think I'm making a size extra small because it is prone to grow. I'm gonna look into that for a second. It's supposed to grow quite a bit. It is brioche, and also the yarn, which is drops air, is prone to growing quite a bit too. So I thought let's do an extra small. However, my gauge was a little bit off, so I started too late in the round. I should have started a little, I think probably like here. So now I have the sleeve size of an extra large. So that doesn't really add up, but it's fine. It's my first sweater that I would have finished. Let's see, Randy, you say to play copyrighted music. I hear there's a way to split the audio in the live so the music isn't saved in the video. I have no idea how to do it though. No, me neither. I think I won't try it for for this one. No. Okay. If there are people that are working on something, because I saw a few that weren't. If you are working on something else, maybe I haven't. Maybe let me know if you are. Adela says perhaps build blocking if you gently stretch. If lengthwise, the width of the sleeves will become more narrow. That's quite smart, actually. I'm definitely going to be doing that because the sleeves now hit me at around, I think around here, somewhere here, and I want them to be like around here. And I think that's possible because it stretches a lot. It's like this is like you can already see it stretches quite a bit. Effie says, I'm doing a couple of days of my temperature blanket. It's easy to fall behind. Yeah, I can imagine that totally. How do you do it? Do you work on it weekly, a few times a week, or 2 weekly? Let me know. I was thinking about making a, like not anytime soon probably, but making a temperature blanket for 1997 because that's my birth year and also my boyfriend's birth year. But he hates the colors of a normal temperature blanket. And to be honest, it's also not my favorite, but for myself, or in our house and everything. So maybe something with a bit more neutral colors and then blues and greens, maybe some black in there even, or like dark gray. Also, by the way, I have to show this to you. You see my story, you already seen this. I got this from my dear friend Dara. She's also on YouTube, World on a String by Dara. She does cross-stitching videos, but she's going to do more things. And she sent me a care package in this beautiful yarn. It's so nice. It's getting darker, so the light quality isn't the best, but it's from 6 and 7 Fiber. They are on Instagram too. Is this mirrored for you? For me, I see it mirrored. Is it for you too? Let me know. Like I see my screen here. But yeah, it's so soft. I wound it up now pretty tight again, but like yesterday I was sitting on the couch with this in my neck for like 15 minutes. Not mirrored. Okay, great. Then I'm just only seeing myself mirrored. It's probably good because you know that thing when you see yourself, you always see yourself like kind of mirrored, like for example, in a mirror, literally. And when you see yourself like the right way, it's like, what the hell? So I think it's good that I don't see it in this video because you will constantly be confronted with it. Oh, my, yeah, Siri was going on off. But yeah, I didn't even do any stitches. I ripped out the sleeve. If you've seen my last podcast, you know that I finished. So I finished the first sleeve, but I like almost finished. I'm keeping it on some string. Like, how do you say that? Cable. Because if it is not long enough, I will just do a couple more rows because I really like to have my sleeves long. Like, for example, if they cinch in like this and then with like a bracelet and everything, I don't really mind. Then this is fine. But for like bigger sleeves, I actually want them to be like around here. I'm quite tall, so it's like normal clothing is almost always too short. Jenny Crafts. Oh, that's a cool name too. I will hang laundry now, so I switched to my smartphone to follow the live. That's so fun. Welcome. Happy to have you here. Okay, but now I'm good to do a few rows. I really want to have this finished because I started this. When did I start this? Let me go to my Ravelry and first close some tabs because this is not handy to all have open. Like, I want to share my screen with you because then you could see it, but I could do it differently. I have my iPad here too. Hey, oh, I see a text message from her friend, Heike. Hi. She's watching too. She says, I'm also watching. See you. But let me see if I can just look it up on my iPad and then just show it to you. We're just gonna try it like that. This is the first time. Not always everything goes to plan in a first time, right? But yeah, I started this, I think, around October, November. So it's been a while. And I don't really like do my Ravelry very great. How do you say that? Like, keep with it, but I try to do a little bit just for my own. Jesus, my Siri is going off every time. I like to keep up with it a little bit. September sweater. I didn't set a date. Okay, but I think it was around November or something, so it's been a while. Randy, I'm working on a fisherman's rib sweater for my boyfriend, escaping Second Sleeve Island. We're both also tall, so it's been a lot of work. Can imagine. Fisherman's rib, cool. I feel like it's not the same as brioche, but I saw some videos. No, it is not true. It was half fisherman's rib. I saw some videos yesterday of half fisherman's rib, and it looks quite similar. Let me see on what kind of row am I. I just did like literally did a decrease in my last row, and now I'm on a knit row. Yeah. So is that correct? Yeah, I'm on a knit row. But let's see if I can talk and knit at the same time. I've been really liking these sleeves again with my needles. We looked it up how you say it, but it is like leeke. I don't know. These ones, just loving them so much. Alice, working on an anthology throw. Oh, I was going to look up something. Wait. I was going to show you actually. But yeah, no, that's not true. There was no dates in here. What is an anthology throw? Let me look that up. Anthology throw. Oh. Oh, that's cool. What kind of colors are you using? I'm going to show you it in a little bit. Are you able to see this? It's a little difficult to see like this, but that's really cool. Oh, I love that. And it looks like it's quite a big gauge, so like a shouldn't use too much. Effie, it's good when you knit clothes for yourself because you can make the sleeves the right length. Shop bought sweaters leaving with cold wrist. Yeah, totally. I'm 5'9", I think. So I don't have like extremely long arms, but yeah, it is easier. Oh, hi Claudia. Knitted journey. I just started my first pair of socks, and it's even more fiddly than I imagined. Anyone have tips to avoid pain in your hands, wrists? Well, that's a good one. Please put some tips in there. What I like to do, because I use these tiny circulars, I don't have them. I have them like another at the other side of the room. But what I tend to get is when I have the tiny circulars, is that because you keep your hands like this, that my pinky gets really tight. So I really try to stretch and take some breaks in between. Yeah, I hope no, they don't connect at the moment. Connect. That's not an English word. Crack. But I just like to do the standard stretches, and especially for like my fingers, really, because I get that same feeling too. But you say hands, wrists. So I don't know if you have the same feeling. But yeah, this gets really because you keep it so in. Yeah, it breaks. I think that's best. But maybe if someone else has some tips for getting pain in your wrist and hands, please let them know in the chat. Simple knits. I'm knitting on my temperature blanket of my birth year and did it until August. It's really cool. I knit on it every evening. I saw your not a reel, it was a YouTube short. It looked really cool. I like the colors that you chose. Adela, slip a compression glove whenever I get wrist pain. Oh, does it help? I'd like to know that. And is it comfortable to sleep with? Because I can imagine it might be a little bit getting used to. Yeah, let me know. But I was talking about this, but do you understand how easily I am distracted? Like really, really easily distracted. Oh, yeah, I was saying that I liked knitting on the round for the sleeves more with these needles, which they are like tiny circulars, and they have swivel cords, which I really, really like. But yeah, it's so much nicer. I already made quite a bit on the sleeve, but I took it out because if you see my podcast, you know what I mean. But so the sleeves are way too large. They are way larger than they are supposed to be. And what I tried to do with this was actually my first sleeve that I started. What I tried to do with that one is that I actually have to focus. What am I going to say? I rapidly decrease. So like 3 times before I actually was supposed to decrease, because you're supposed to decrease in the armpit area and the armpit area. And I'm going to comment on those two. So I thought, oh, that might be better. But what happened is that you get a lot of like fold in here, and I didn't like that. So I ripped it out, or I kept it actually in. Then I tried to do it again with this sleeve, but then without the rapidly decreasing. And I liked it a little bit better. You see here, it starts. It should be like every 7 centimeters. I'm giving way too much away, but I'm not going to say much more about the construction. But I liked it better, so I ripped it out. I think I was around here for this sleeve, so I get back to it now. Let's see. Knitted journey. Yes, the tight pink is already. Guess I need to have a lot of chips breaks then. I think that's good. You should. That's nice. Alice, do carpal tunnel style stretching every hour. Also use a bit of hand cream and massage your hands after stretching. Yeah, that's funny because I saw a lot of people and a lot of brands also have hand cream, and I was like, oh, is that just for fun or something? But I get it now more. I think it's good. Do a little bit of massaging. Hi from Sweden, Safi Gov. Hi. Googling compressions gloves. No, good. Yes, the glove takes some getting used to, Adela. It prevents you from sleeping on your arm, and since it applies pressure to the hands, it's good for increasing hand blood flow and hand temperature. Oh, wow. I didn't even know there was a thing that you could use. I should know these things by now because my arms and wrists and everything is dramatic sometimes. Let me tell you why I actually have those things. So I did an internship where I typed for like I did a 40-hour internship, and I think 90% was typing. I wrote like 90 articles in a year. No, not even a year, and in 4 or 5 months. About 4 months. They are somewhere on the internet, but they deleted my picture. I saw, so you cannot see if it's my name, but that's it. But so yeah, I did too much typing, way too much, and I was crocheting at the time, and that was like my getaway thing, you know. So I was completely in the burnout part of my life. Actually, have been until a few months ago, and crocheting really was my getaway, like escape thing. Like I still need to stretch in between. So yeah, I couldn't crochet even for months. I had like 3 4 months eventually, because after a month that I did an internship, it already started, but I didn't feel like there wasn't really room to change, no, because all the work was typing. But yeah, that is the problem. So I have 2 tennis elbows, and I thought I was actually quite done with them already. But this week they have been acting up again a little bit. So I have done both sides actually. It's mostly outside, inside, but mostly outside for me. So I actually, what Adela said with not sleeping on your arms and everything, I couldn't even sleep. I normally sleep on my arms like this on my side. I couldn't even bend my arms anymore at night. So that was something to get used to. Here, Saxy Alice. Be gentle with yourself. Try resting your arms on pillows while you knit. Yeah, that's something that I started doing actually, with crocheting already, and eventually also with the knitting. And a lot of breaks, a lot of stretching. So recently it's been acting up a little bit again, like this week mostly. So I haven't been doing that much. I really had to take it easy, which is a bummer. But yeah, it's important. And I did a lot of care for it, so I thought it would be fine by now. But when it was getting better, I actually got pain in my shoulders. It was like going from one to the other side. So I got a lot of pain here. So I also took it easy, but that is okay at the moment, I just realized. So that's good. But yeah, it also has to do with my back and everything. It's sometimes I have the body of a grandma. It fits the hobby, right? Yeah. But I would really like to finish this eventually, quite soon. Since I've been working on it for so long, I just want to wear it this winter season because it is quite a warm fabric. And I said in the last podcast that it is getting actually that it is not so cold at the moment, but it has been for the last few days. I think it has been around, what is that in Fahrenheit? In degrees, it's been between, like in the mornings it was 0 degrees, so freezing. And I think it's like 4 maximum or something. I don't know what it is today actually. Let me look it up. Yeah, 4, 5, at -2 to 4 or 5 degrees. And let me see what that is to Fahrenheit, because I know there are quite some internationals in here, or from the States. Okay, so 5 degrees is like 41 degrees Fahrenheit, and like 0 is 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Oop, I blocked my screen. Yeah, it has been a little bit more chilly, so our apartment isn't that cold actually. But when you sit, like I mostly sit down during my work hours, then it can get cold. My blanket right now, but a good cup of tea does a lot, and a good sweater. So yeah, and I have some other things that I really want to work on. I just want to cast on something new. Did anyone here cast on something new recently? I know that Adela is casting on something new at the moment. It's a really beautiful test knit dress. But yeah, I just want to cast on something new. I've been looking a little bit into. Hey, leave that. That's my boyfriend. He's watching too. Let's see. -16 degrees feels like 21 degrees with wind chill. But that's Celsius. Yeah, it doesn't get -16 Celsius here. Is it Celsius in Canada? I didn't know that. The dog was sitting on my feet, and now the cat has come to sit on my lap, so I'm nice and warm now. Oh, that's nice. I so much want a dog. Leave it. I want a dog. He's watching now. Yeah, Adela, yes, casting on the member dress right now. Please look it up because it's so beautiful. Alice is here. Oh yeah, there. Oh, it's Celsius. I didn't know. Like the States is the only one that does Fahrenheit. Like why? But geez, minus 16? That is so cold. We had like minus 10 a month or and a half ago, and I was like freezing because we're not used to that. Let's see. Celsius, well, it's so cold. Like, do you even get out of the house with that temperature? Just casting on a pair of neon orange socks. That sounds good. I like that. Just some funky socks. Hey, Yasmine. Hi, that's also a friend I know from, or actually through WhatsApp, but in real life, she like lives around the corner. Hi, just joined, lost track of the time winding my skeins. That's a good excuse. I take that. But yeah, I really want to cast something on. Is there anything that you are wanting to cast on? Let me know. Then I can look them up and show them through my iPad, which is not the most professional, but oh well. So I've really been looking into like more summery things. I don't have anything in specific except that I would like to do the camisole number 4. Look that up if you don't know what it is. The camisole number 4. I don't know. I really like the look of it, but also I looked at quite a few of the tester, or like not tester, just what other people made. It's like one of my favorite things to do on Ravelry. And I wasn't 100% sure for how it fit on some people. Camisole number 4. Let me know if you made it, if someone made it here. Alice, shoveling snow today, lol, going to cast on summer tank. that's different in wintertime. I'm going to cast on the classic by Espastrico. Okay, I will show you the camisole number 4 and then look up the other ones. Patterns. Yeah. So I think it's great for a summery top, and I also like the color that they made it in here. So this is number 4. It's one of my favorite things knitwear, and to be honest, I also try to look at different designs, but what I find most important is that it's something that I really want to wear. And this is something that I like. Okay, let me look up the classic. Let's see. Classic Espestrico. Trico. I don't know how you pronounce it. Oh wait, I don't type it. I'm not typing it correctly. Like Ravelry is really sensitive. If you do like one letter off, it's off. Oh, that's looking nice. Like a nice, good. I don't want to say basic, but a good staple piece. Here, let me show you. They don't really have great pictures, to be honest. Oh shit, that's my boyfriend too. Okay. It looks pretty. It looks like a good classic. It's something that I would see Adela wear too. She has such good style. Please follow her. I do like the split hem there. I normally don't really like split hems, but it's looking really pretty. Nice. Love that. Which color are you making it? Let me know. Yes, mine are wound by skeins for the Sophie shawl that I want to make with some leftover yarn, but definitely thinking of spring summer projects as well. Yeah, I feel like we have, I think, 2 more months of winter to go, but so many people are already into spring summer things. Better be early. And B, want to cast on the crescendo blouse by the Knit Pearl Girl. Don't say that 3 times in a row. The crescendo blouse. Crescendo blouse. You're like one typo and it's gone. I'm not typing it correctly. Chris. Oh wait, yeah. There we go. I missed the S. Oh, that's pretty. I can see where it is. I like that. I love the color that they made it in. I like that. It's cool. I would make it a long sleeve though, I think. Yeah, that's really pretty. Okay. I made cami number 4. Definitely made the straps too long too. It's a bit too booby for me now. Oops, should really fix it. Yeah, I heard that too. So like the top that I just showed that I want to make, it's made in Knitting for Olive. I think Yasmine made it in Knitting for Olive probably too. Knitting for Olive pure silk, and it's prone to stretching quite a bit. I've heard from other people too that it gets really, really long. I heard some people that they actually block it before putting on the straps. That works, because I also don't like it to be too booby. I want to like this is booby enough for me. Like if I put down, it's good enough. MB currently working on my chunky dahlia. Oh, with drops area, and the chunky dahlia is also really pretty. I think it feels a bit like the crescendo blouse that we just saw. Is that also what you're? Yeah, that's also what you're making. Yeah. Okay, let me show that one off too. Chunky dahlia. So chunky dahlia patterns. Again, I just cannot type. Oh, what is it? Chunky dahlia. I think I've got it now. Yeah. For people that don't know, it's this really fun bold yoke. I think it would really look cool in a neutral too. I've seen it in pink and blue and everything. It's really nice. Hey, Barbara. Hi. I just started like 36 minutes ago, so welcome. Let's see. Oh yeah, drops air. Yeah, this is drops air too. I already said that, and I have it also for this one, which is my. Oh gosh, I have to watch out so I don't drop it in my tea. I think that might be cold by now because I've been talking so much. Hi, fam. Oh, hi, Barbara. Barbara writes the most beautiful, long essay-like. What did I do? Comments. It's so good. She's from Italy. We just talked about Italian food, Barbara, a little bit ago. I'm gonna go to the other comments too. But drops air. Yeah, I've also been using it for my Arctic light sweater, and I haven't worked on it still since last podcast, but it is so nice, and it doesn't itch at all because this is actually originally hold with mohair. Yeah, I really like it. Then I'm using a brown fingering help with the beige mohair. Ooh, that's nice for the one sweater like that. Plus, upon being careful with the straps on cami number 4, personally would also recommend on sizing up if you want to use the silk, because I found it more flattering and flow with more positive ease. Ooh, that's actually a good tip. Adela, I'm gonna talk about you again, but she made a dress version of the camisole number 4. Yeah, that's so beautiful. Whitmore is stunning too. Yeah, it's by Kadri, right? I think I've seen it quite recently. Whitmore sweater. Or is it another one? Because probably there are so many other ones. Oh no, I think you mean this one. Whitmore. Oh, that's beautiful. That's cool. I like the detail. Like lacy. I like the fit of it too. Like nice and flowy, but not too huge. I'm gonna save that here. I feel like an iPad kid at the moment. Save. Nice. Yes, I made the cardigan version. Like, was it the one that I just showed, or is it something completely else? By which designer is it that you mean? Oh, this one. Actually, I think I mentioned it in a video. Did I? Or did I want to? I think I mentioned it in my winter video, maybe. There's a drops pattern that is very similar to the Whitmore. I don't know at this moment which one it is, but maybe I can find it. Yeah. I've seen this one. I find it so beautiful. I think I actually mentioned this one in a video a little while ago. I love the purple color too, like the lavender purple. How did you like it, Alice? Because how did you like making it? Was it difficult? Because I actually would really like to make this one eventually. I almost completely forgot about it. It isn't even in my favorites. How is that possible? It's weird. Do we want to talk about the drops controversy? See, Barbara posted there is like a similar one. I don't know what you guys think about it. I'm not going to go too much in it, but I do like their yarns. But that's just because for what you pay, it's quite a fine quality, and it's just what's most available for me right now. However, I do want to make something with knitting for olive soon because I saw some things, for example, the top, the camisole number 4. Like, I'm okay with the price for what I would have to pay for a camisole. I think I will be fine with that. But yeah, drops. What I said, I like that yarn. I have a lot of it laying around. I have here mohair, more mohair. This is Flora. Yeah, if you know my videos, you know I almost only knit with drops at the moment. This is Melody. So soft, but I don't know what to make with it because there's not any pattern that you can use this with. But yeah, they do. Let's say they get a lot of inspiration from other patterns designers, which I don't completely stand by. But yeah. Absolutely loved it. Lots of fun. Used drops Nord and Kitsuk mohair. Did it itch? Because I made quite some socks. I made one pair of socks with drops Nord. I have like a bunch laying here. This is one of the ones that I just picked. Wait, can I? Ooh, I think my camera will fall if I try this. Let me do this very carefully. You are like on my yarn stash thingy. This is like one of the buckets. I always think I don't have that much yarn until I look at this. Like, this is not drops, but this is Nord. This is Nord. This is Flora. I made quite some socks. I didn't make quite some socks. I just made a few socks. But for my brother's socks, which still are not finished, I still didn't start on the rest of the duplicate stitching. I'm not enthusiastic about it at the moment. Like, duplicate stitching is something really different compared to knitting. But I think I might do it as a birthday present. So for summer. His birthday is August 26th. He doesn't care. Doesn't matter for him. But because of this one, I needed a lot of different colors. So like all those colors that you see were like for the eyes, which I still need to use. What did you say, Alice? Not at all. The mohair makes it soft and fluffy. Oh, a lot of people I know that find the mohair too itchy. Yarn over yarn girl. Lisa, hi. I see you knitting the sleeve of your sweater. I'm on the sleeve of my Felix and wanted to do a rapid decrease. It went way wrong. Lol. Is there an easy way to do that? Well, I took it out because it didn't look pretty. It was too much bunching. Is your sleeve too big? What is the problem? Why do you want a rapid decrease? Yeah. Jasmine, I find it hard to believe that the drops yarn will be ethical for the price, but the quality is so nice and the colors are gorgeous too. I try to avoid it, but I'm still tempted sometimes. Now you make me feel guilty, girl. No, but yeah, it probably, yeah, it might be. I have no idea where the yarn comes from, to be honest, and almost feel guilty for saying so. I haven't also looked at it because before, at the beginning, I only knitted I crocheted mostly at the beginning, of course, with acrylic yarn. So I have like a full bucket of acrylic yarn below here too. Actually from the Zeeman, which is a Dutch, not even a yarn store. They have like very affordable clothing and everything. And all kinds of things for around the house, and also yarn. They're actually quite big on yarn, like really, really cheap yarn. Please don't feel guilty. I was recommended for people who want good yarn for a good price. Thank you. But yeah, so I used that a lot, and then I wanted to use something a little bit more like better quality, which wasn't too how do you say that? Expensive. That's how I came to drops. But yeah, I don't like that they like the patterns. There are really some patterns I'm like, this is like completely a rip-off of another pattern. Drops Melody recommendation. Petite knit Sunday pattern line. Oh yeah. Oh wow, I didn't know that was possible. It's such a difficult yarn weight. Yeah. Yeah, Lisa, by the way, the sweater question. Please let me know what is wrong with your sleeve, why you want to do a rapid decrease. But so what I said, I have a lot of Lord. I do have an idea for these. Oh, I see you commenting now. For this color, which is really pretty. It doesn't really show up that well. Hey. Show up that well on camera, to be honest. I say a lot of times, to be honest, and like. So just know that. Where is it? The other one. So yeah, here are mostly. There are other yarns in too. This is something that I started on a blanket one day with DK acrylic budget yarn. I can pull it out if you want to. I never finished it. Yeah, I had other socks also in mind, but I cannot find the dark blue yarn that I had for it. Oh, this was this one actually. I think. Where's the dark blue? Is it in the socks? It should be somewhere. Some really beautiful, like Swedish kind of. Is it Swedish? I don't know. Typical Scandinavian socks. For like, this is really, really light blue. I think it shows up gray. Yeah. And then I had yarn, or still have yarn, for the spot sweater by Anna Wenzel. I will show it in a little bit. And this is Nord. I was supposed to make that with these two together. This is like an oatmeal color and a gray. And then I wanted to do like pair these, like, but it isn't enough contrast, so I'm not going to do that. Let me see, there's a lot going on. Lisa, the wrist looks strange on the one side. I think if I do knit two together on the last few rows, it might work out, fingers crossed. Oh, do you want to rapidly decrease for the wrists? I've thought about doing that too, actually, on this one. But I decided not to. I don't know if what could work. I don't know what kind of pattern, like, did you already say what you were working on? Let me scroll back a little bit. Oh, the Felix. Have never made it. Maybe someone has made it. Bubbles. Hi, nice to see you streaming. Hi, Bubbles. That's a cute name. There's absolutely no reason to feel guilty about yarns. People have all kinds of yarn they use, and you shouldn't need to explain why you use one or another. I think that's good. What I think I said it in a video sometime. Like, the best yarn for you is the yarn that you can afford, that you can use, because okay, it would be great, of course, is every yarn that you use is ethically made. I truly would want it eventually. But by making our own clothes and not tapping into the very much, okay, it can still be a buyer like consumerism thing, but making your own clothes, I think you already make a step towards being a little bit more ethical towards the world. Yeah. Barbara, oh, I didn't know that. Not getting into any controversies. Pattern or yarn. Too complicated on a chat to talk about it, and please don't feel guilty about the yarn. Thank you. But yeah, it is a difficult topic, absolutely. For example, I like their yarn, not love what to do with their patterns. Lisa, I have big arms, so I don't decrease until I get to my wrist, which are really small. I get it. Yeah. I need to remember that I showed the other pattern. Alice, it's hard not to find patterns that are actually fully unique. True, knitting patterns have been around as long as time. Yeah, that's really true. But there are some things I'm like, this is like exactly the same. But that's really true. I saw a video from, I don't know her name again. I don't know the name on top of my head, but she was talking about hot topics, knitting topics, crochet too, and someone put something in there. So she like asked a question on Instagram. Someone put something in, and like it's really difficult to be completely original because there's already so much that has been done. And yeah, totally agree. Let's see, Adele. I like to say that the most sustainable yarn is the one that you love, use, and knit up to a piece. Knitting in itself is already taking a huge step towards sustainability. Yeah, exactly. Bubbles, exactly. Cool. Okay. Let me look up that one pattern. I can get to knitting. It's okay. I like talking. We've been almost 50 minutes in. Feels like I started 10 minutes ago. Okay. Let me look up the spot sweater. Spot sweater. Here, there it is. I still don't know how to pronounce her name. Like, I feel like it's a combination between how we pronounce it in Dutch or something. But I think she is from Denmark, if I'm correct. And I really like this sweater. It's because it's a bit different, I think. I find it a bit different for me. But this is the spot sweater that I was wanting to make with the Drops Flora, with like those two. And I still want to make it, but I'm going to switch out the gray, probably. Or maybe keep the gray. Like, I like to do like a green accent. So this one. I can look up a example that made me really want to do it. Like, I think I can find it quite quickly. Oh, like the first one that I see. I saw this picture from a knitter called Eva Perstorp. It's like grayish detail, but it looks a bit blue, and I really like that. But what I didn't understand is that it uses so little yarn. Ah, Jasmine, maybe you could do a green accent every few rows. Would be cool. That's also cool. Yeah, but I do need different yarn because I swatched these without the pattern. I just tried to see what they did, and it didn't show up at all. With like, I thought the green mohair would do enough, but it didn't. But I can. That's also cool. Oh my god, I love the spot sweaters as bubbles. So beautiful. Also, since the porcelain sweater released, I've been looking for the perfect bright cobalt blue yarn to use for it. Is the cobalt sweater also by Anne Wenzel? Let me look that up. Yeah, I think it's so beautiful, those spots. I really like her designs. What I don't like is that they are not really size inclusive. That's the thing that I look at now since I make those videos. But yeah. Porcelain sweaters from Lane Knit. Okay, let me look that up. Oh, also this one. I also really like this one from Anne Wenzel. I like the contrasting things. And it has a bit of a modern look, but I do have the feeling that it splits very, very low on the arm. That's something I don't like, but yeah, you can probably just adjust it for yourself. Oh yeah, and does very great color work. I read somewhere that she was a designer before, but let me look up the porcelain sweater. Porcelain sweater. Does anyone have good weekend plans? Let me know. I have not really any plans. We're probably gonna do a workout. Jason, CLJ. Hi. Oh, cool. Hi. I see porcelain sweater from Lane Knit. I see Lena Lena Holm Samsu. Is it this one? It's cool. I like it. Oh yes, that one. Great. That's nice. I have seen her designs, but I think they are not an. Oh yeah, it is. Username is Holm. Website is Lane Knit. Yeah, it's the same one. I've seen her designs. Was it this designer? No, it was another designer. It looked like it sounded like kind of the same name, but they have so many beautiful designs, but none of them were in English. So that was a bummer. So look at this yarn. That's so cool. One more thing about yarn. I already showed this, sorry. I'm getting and repeating myself. But does anyone have any weekend plans? Let me know. Maybe you can get me some ideas. Bubbles. I just like the pattern on it, and the color dress is great. I never use bright contrasting colors like that. I'm a neutral person. Then it's a good one to try. I like a lot of blue and green. But I like to try some different things too. Neutrals don't always look the best on me because I'm super pale. Like the lightest foundation is most times way too pale for me. Too dark for me. It's same. My eyebrows, I always have to do the lightest pencil. Well, I'm not like I still like to call myself light blonde, dark blonde, not light. Probably no, I'm not. But always was blonde when I was younger. Actually, I have a picture. So still, my eyebrows are still like super blonde. Well, like not super blonde, but the lightest color. I need always need the lightest color, and my eyelashes too. But this is an old picture. There you can see how light it is. That's my dad. It's a really old picture. Jason, no weekend plans here yet. Just a lot of crafting. Do you knit? Do you crochet? Anything else? Let me know. Alice, off visiting family, but can bring knitting their dogs eat wool. That's not good. They have to bring it and then go to like their like some locked off room in their house and just do some knitting. Adele, I need to start spring cleaning so that I would actually finish by the time spring comes along. That's good. I would like to do a little bit of cleaning too. Like I did, I have some headaches when I wake up, so I shoved the bed aside and like vacuumed all there. That's something to do, like vacuum underneath your bed. We have all stuff under there, so it's hard. A lot of my color work is always due on Sundays. Oh, sorry, coursework is always due on Sundays this semester. Oh, that's shitty. So I'll be doing that and maybe trying to go walk somewhere on Saturday. That's good. Why do they do that? That's just mean. What do you do for study? I'm curious. MB, I need to bake some cakes. Ooh, for my sister's birthday party tomorrow, and we'll have a nice dinner with my friends on Sunday for New Year. That sounds good. That's nice. Oh, I want some cake. Bring me some cake, please. And of course, I'm knitting in between. Yeah, good, good. I've not ever knitted, but I'm interested in it. Oh, cool, Jason. Well, you're surrounded with a lot of knitters here, so if you have questions, go at it because maybe we can help. I actually made a video for beginner knitters. Little plug here, but if you want to see that one, that's beginner knitter chips. I heard some people already got something out of it. Shannon at my shenanigans. Shenanigans. Yeah, sorry. I'm going skiing tomorrow morning and then getting my nails done. That sounds great. Where do you live that you can go ski? Like, I should drive probably like 10 hours before I could go ski. I've never skied, but it sounds really good. Nice. What are you gonna get in your nails? Barbara Blue Jay. Yes, me too with the cleaning. Actually, this is my long-term continuous plan. House decluttering and cleaning and reorganizing. It's nice to have a clean house, right? I do really like it. Just makes it like a little bit less messy in my head also. Yeah. Where are you? I like the accent. I'm from the Netherlands, actually. I live in the south of the Netherlands. So it's so fun because I don't love my accent. I think it can sound very Dutch sometimes. But I heard from quite some people that are not Dutch that they do like the accent. That's great. That's nice. There was another Dutch girl that like chatted with me. She was like, also, I hate my accent, but I want to make videos. And I'm like, girl, a lot of people like the accent actually. So that's funny. Alice, Sunday going to my first knit and chat, then film my podcast. Cool. Is it local? That sounds fun. Then film my first podcast. No, not first. Yeah, your podcast. Yeah, Alice has a podcast too. Lisa, I'm filming my podcast as well. Nice. Lisa, I think I've never seen your channel. Maybe I have? Let me look you up. Yarn Over Girl. Cannot find you so quickly. Okay, send me a link of your account. I cannot find it quickly. Shannon, we have a mountain here in upstate New York. Oh, it's mostly fake snow this year because we haven't had much actual snowy weather. It's about 45 minutes from my house. Cool. That sounds so good. 45 minutes, this is really nice. I know, Lisa, I love your show. Let me look you up again. Oh, wait, I typed it wrong. Yarn Girl. Oh. I'm yarn over girl. Yarn girl. Okay. I'm gonna watch one of your videos soon. Episode 13. Let me put it in my watch later. Ah, you did Vlogmas. Cool. Yes, of course, Jason. Well, it looks like you have a good channel. Thank you. I started in, I think, about October with making videos. Like I did a few before, but I started around October, and it has been going well. However, my YouTube has been crashing. I try not to talk too much about it. Like, keep it positive, and it just takes time and everything. It's okay, but my video has been crashing after a day for like a month and a half now. But it's okay. I really thank you for being here, all, because this is really fun. Let's see. MB, oh yes, should also film a new podcast episode between cakes. But everyone needs to film their podcast now. What's your name? I'm Jason. I like chatting with cool people. We are cool people, Jason. I'm Femke, but I like Fem. You can call me Fem. Short for Femke. Hi, Alice. Like Fem is, so I do an international study actually. I study creative business, and I have a lot of international teachers. So let's see what round. Yeah, I have teachers from America, from Canada, from Asia, and one of the first times they hear my name, they say femke. So somehow, like for us in the Netherlands, like femke, like it's spelled F-A, no? F. I always switch up the E and the A. Femke. Yeah. But yeah, somehow, like for us in the Netherlands, we call that last E a. Is it like a stomme e? Nee, how to say that? I don't know. It's they have a word for it. So you read E, but it is E. So femke. But a lot of internationals, when they see my name, find it really hard. So fem it is. That's how it came. Now it's just easier. And some close friends call me fem, so now you're all my close friends. Alice, I've watched you from the beginning. It's slow. I've been over 2 years, still in the wrong K. It takes time. Yeah, it takes time indeed. I didn't expect to be here already right now, to be honest. I really didn't. So everyone go give Alice a follow. But yeah, it's just you can get caught up with the numbers, especially when you have like a peak. Then it's like, oh my god, it only can go better from now on, but it also can go down. my line of views, you see it from that side probably. Yeah, has been like this, and then like this now. December killed it. It's, I think, because there were so many people doing Vlogmas. Oh, I made a mistake. Did I make a mistake? No, I didn't make a mistake. So many people doing Vlogmas. There was a lot more competition. Femke is such a beautiful name. Well, thank you, Kaylin. There was a lot more competition, I think, because I did see that the day after Christmas, my views picked up again. But I just keep making content, and we keep going. And that you guys are here is really, really great. And I think it's so fun. So thank you for being here, Kaylin. I also like your name, Kaylin. Views will go back up more in time for sure. Yeah, let's hope so. Like, I'm not here to get 1 million followers. I don't know if that's possible even in our niche. Of course, it will be fun to spread our message more. So we are full on community. Like the Mindful Creators really is a community place, and that's my most important thing, I think. But yeah, it's motivating to see it grow a little bit. That really helps. I think everyone that has a channel in here, like in the chat, knows, yeah, your views, if they go up a little bit, it motivates to keep going. But what motivates even more, I think, are the comments. So I had a video that was like, oh, dang, it's not going that well. And then I was like, no. I read the comments and I saw that I could make some people happy and make their day, and that's way more important. I hear my boyfriend coming in. Hey, Liefde. We always do this thing when one of us comes home, like the if the other one is already home, we always say, "Hey, leave them." And now we didn't do it, of course, because I'm streaming, but I like to keep it real. And my YouTube growth is so weird and unpredictable. I find it fun to compete with myself, but with that one 19K, wow, 19K video of mine, I feel like nothing will beat that success. Which video was that? Jeez, 19K, that's good. That's like, okay, no, don't get me wrong. Everything below is also great, but that is cool, of course. Alice, I started during lockdown to teach my grandchildren to knit, crochet, and hand sew. I think I've heard you say that. That's so fun. Like, how beautiful is it to do it that way? Because yeah, we couldn't be together, of course, at that time, or not much. Anyone else that is in here that has a channel? Why did you start? Yeah, let me know. If you have any other questions for me, by the way, throw it in the chat. I'm like an open book. Sometimes I tell even more than I want to tell. So you can test me. Lisa, the comments are very satisfying. Yes, it is. It's like there you build your community, you know? When you can chat in the comments with the others, give some value, ask some questions. Who taught you to crochet and knit? Good one. Well, actually, I taught myself, but there's a little backstory. So when I was younger, like my grandparents, none of my grandparents are alive anymore. My parents were the youngest of their families, but my grandmother from my father's side, so from the picture, she was a knitter and she knit like crazy. I think she only did garter stitch and like sewn together things. She mostly made a lot of baby clothes. Um, she made a lot of baby clothes that would go send off to Eastern Europe for people that didn't have the possibility to buy new clothes. But yeah, backstory is that she was a knitter, and she once tried to teach me a little bit. But like maybe you can recognize this. She really is like from the older generation, so teaching wasn't really teaching. So I think I tried once to make a little scarf and maybe got till here, and it was like 8 or 10. So I never really picked it up. I also never really like did know a little bit how to hold it, but only with straight needles. And so December 2021, I got into a burnout or almost in a burnout. I still don't know what to say, but it was not good, and I needed a hobby again. So I actually wanted to do punch needling. That's actually what I wanted to do because I saw the videos and I thought, oh, it's so fun. But when I was getting some yarn at the cheap store that we have to for punch needling, I saw some crochet needles. And I was like, oh, would you just grab some with me just for fun? Probably won't do anything with them. And when I got them and tried some crocheting, I was like hooked, literally hooked. So I started learning with videos on YouTube. On a lot of those blog websites have a lot of great patterns for free. So yeah, I teach myself. And then I think because I started to post on, no, I actually had another, I switched my account on Instagram at like 200 followers, not even, but I had an online shop and I got to, I'm gonna read the rest of the comments a little bit. I had an online shop. I can tell a little bit more about it later if you want. I still have products here behind me. I didn't sell. It was like it didn't went at all, but it was fun. But I started to see more knitting content on my reels. Or crochet. I was more into crochet at the moment, of course, but I also started to see knitting, and I thought it looked so satisfying. And I didn't really make garments with crochet. I did one garment, and all the others I ripped out, didn't love them. And I was like, why not start knitting? Let's try it. But I thought the round, like these knit needles looked really, like the bigger ones, intimidating to me. I was like, oh, I have no idea if I can do this. Let me just crochet away, and I'm not gonna bother. But I'm now hooked at knitting. Can we make a pun out of that? I don't know, but yeah, YouTube. I didn't even learn from other people. My mom was knitting back in the day. Actually, I'm teaching her now again. She's knitting socks for the first time, I think. Yeah, I think for the first time. Got her a kit for Christmas. I put something together. So yeah, that's how I learned knitting and crochet. And I cannot imagine my life without it anymore. Like I'm the person that sometimes can make their hobby things like their own only thing in this case, but I love it. I truly am so happy that I found knitting and the community. That was a long answer. Okay, that's so beautiful, Alice. Let's see. Emma, oh, your video. Yeah, I made a video with 10 free sweater patterns. The free part really got people, I guess. Grew from 75 to almost 500 followers in a week and then just stopped. That is. That's crazy. Wow. Adela, no girl, you will definitely go far with your YouTube channel. You have a very genuine and warm vibe. Thank you so much. It will be really cool, right? It will be cool. Jason, me too. I'm an open book many times. I like listening to stories too. Oh, me too. Absolutely. I like storytelling myself. I also like listening to others, their stories. Did a journey, Claudia. I started my channel for myself. I don't expect anyone to watch it, although it's really fun that some do. For me, it is a place to channel my enthusiasm, cause I think my boyfriend gets tired of it. Claudia is also a friend of mine that I can see in the offline world, and she just posted her second podcast. So please go follow her. Knit a Journey. She posted. I still have to watch them. Sorry, I haven't watched them yet. She posted first. She posted the second one. We actually had lunch. Was it last week? I think we had lunch last week. Not 100% sure. Effie, now that we have YouTube, we don't need to rely on skills being passed down through the family. You're obviously talented. It's lovely work. Thank you so much. I like a challenge. And indeed, we don't have to learn from books and things anymore. I'm a very visual learner, and I think that's why YouTube really worked for me. I really am a YouTube kid. I actually I have to go, sweetie. Have a great day, everyone. Bye, Alice. I think she might already be gone. Thank you so much for being here. What was I saying? Yeah, so I'm really a YouTube kid. When I was like 11, 12, so that is 14 years ago. How long does YouTube exist? Like, how long does YouTube? I'm such a boomer, like putting questions on things. Things. Google. And my mom did like put like the whole question. I was like, why do you do that? Just keywords, but now I do the same. It was registered on February 14th, 2005. So when was I 11? I'm from 97. So 2005, I was 8. Yeah, so like 3 years in when it's really started, I started watching YouTube. And I actually learned English through YouTube because nowadays kids in the Netherlands start learning English when they are in kindergarten. Is that correct? Yeah, when they are like 4 or 5 years old. But when I was still at which school is that again? The primary school. We started learning in only the last grade or the second to last. So I really learned a lot from YouTube actually. Watching I watched a lot of American videos. Maybe that's why I attract such a big American audience because 50% of the people that watch my videos are from the United States, which is so funny. But I always wanted to do YouTube actually. From when I was 13 on, I wanted to do YouTube. So it's so fun that I'm finally doing it. It took a little while, like 12 years, but I'm here now. So if you ever want to start a channel, just do it. It's really fun. Lisa, I did the same way to connect. My husband loves my knitting, but I think he gets tired of seeing what I knit all. They shouldn't get tired of it. Randy, I learned everything from YouTube. Yeah, me too. Girl, me too. My father actually has his own business in woodworking, and he learned everything from YouTube. He is really handy too, by the way, but he learned everything, and he's great at what he does, like very, very well at what he does. Shannon, I feel the same. My blog gets about 4 views. Lol. My Facebook page gets 4 followers, and is on What Is My Daughter. That's great. Good support. I just like putting my story out there for self accountability. That's great. I like that. Shannon, what is your blog? Please let me know. Did you reply on my email, by the way? I haven't checked. No, I shouldn't do that right now. I haven't checked it right. I think you might have replied on it. I haven't replied yet back if it was you. Sorry. Um, Nancy. Hi, Nancy. Hi, everyone. I want to thank you, Fem, for the last minis videos. Great. I don't know about those blankets. So thanks again. Didn't know about those blankets. So thank you so much. I'm happy you liked it, Nancy. Ned. Hey, Ned. My mom taught me, if this is Ned that I know. Nadesha. Nadesha. If I can pronounce it correctly. I think it is you. My mom taught me how to knit when I was a teen, and I loved it. But she wasn't the best at it herself. And I picked yes, same net. No, I picked it back up by that's right, learning via YouTube. It's so great. You can learn everything from YouTube. There's some great knitting tutorials too here. Someone once asked me why I don't make tutorials because I think there are people who can do it way better. There are so many already. Like I think there was one channel. I get all kinds of messages in here. One channel that I don't know what the name of it is. Is it? What's the name of it again? There's a knitting tutorial channel, and they do so well. They get so many views. It's insane. What am I doing? Which row? Oh yeah, here. This row. Okay. Great! Wow, Lisa, I'm knitting 2 of the blankets you shared. I'm using some of my advents in them. Which one? Like from the last video or before? Oh yeah, I find the Nimble Needles channel tutorial incredible. Yeah, I like them too, and I also really love that it's a man. That it's a man who is doing this. I don't know how he. How do you say that? What his pronouns are, to be honest. But yeah, I think it's really cool. He's such a big channel. I'm a continental knitter too, so that helps. Yeah, that is what I did notice at the beginning, that there are a lot of English style tutorial channels, which could be logical. I think a lot of people started knitting or learning with English because I think when my grandma once teach me, I also was knitting English. But it can be difficult when you're learning. Oh yeah, I tried it also, by the way, but since I was crocheting before, I like the left hand. It's really nice to see others do it also, being a continental knitter. I want to say knittle because I'm, in one of my videos, I think it was the beginner knitter videos. Oh, I made so many mistakes during shooting. Like I put, if you watch the end of my videos, some videos have like a blooper reel at the end, and I say like beginner knittle. So yeah. Sometimes I forget that I'm live. Like, am I talking to myself or am I talking to you guys? I like my colleagues think it's a gap in the market, hot on the market, yeah, to make knitting tutorials. Yeah. Oh wow, but then they don't know the knitting world probably. And probably if you're really well, I think the production quality needs to be quite high if you want to really jump out. Could be cool. These are from the last video, the Liddy Chevron and the big scrum blanket. Cool. We're already making them, or did you start them? No. Let me know. I really like I think the scrum one was my favorite. I think it was quite different. I actually didn't put any shawls in on purpose because I think there are already so many videos with shawls. They're cool, but I want to do something different. But let me know, did you start making them because of my video? I want to know. Anything else you guys want to know? This is your time. Probably gonna do this more often, but you can ask me anything. Oh, maybe I can talk about my previous online shop if you want. Let me know. Do you want to hear about it? I have some stuff here behind me that I could maybe show. From the last video. Oh no, I already read that. Yeah. Crazy by shouting. Ned, how things going with your degree? Great question. Well, they are going well actually. I am in my final year, finally. Okay, good backstory. I started studying when I just turned 16 that summer. I was a young student, they call it here, and great. I was a young student, they call it here, and and I didn't skip. I didn't. How do you say? I didn't redo a year anytime. So I started studying here when I was 16. I'm not 25. Or actually 15. I I graduated when I was 15, graduated high school, and did a study. I actually graduated as I have to say it correctly with the translation. If I translate it literally, it's personal caretaker, they call it. So I work with people with disabilities, actually. Or I didn't really work, but because I got into another study after that. So that was a 3-year study. I finished that when I was 18. Then I started doing a study. No, I did a gap year. Then I started doing a study to become a teacher. Didn't like that. Wasn't for me. And then I had a 1.5-year gap year because I didn't know what I wanted to do. And then I found my study right now, which is creative business, and this is an internet. It's also called International Media and Entertainment Management. So it's a business study completely focused on media, marketing, media, all kinds of stuff around that. And that's just, yeah, so like a care in the UK, then people who look after and help folks with disabilities, physical or mental. Yeah. So what I could do for that first study that I did, a job that you could have would be at a home where they live, help them there, or at a it's not the right translation, but like daycare they call it if you translate it literally. So for example, I actually have a brother with special needs. Special needs is a better way to say it. I'm gonna go back in my story. I tried to remember what I was going to say. But my brother actually has special needs. That's maybe why I went into that study. And he works at a place that's called Brownies and Downies. And I know internationals found that a very weird name. Hi Jojo, hi. But it is a lunchroom actually. So there people work there with disabilities, and so that could be a place that you work at. But I was saying my study now, it's going well. I just finished my minor, which was completely towards the mindful creators. My minor was called Project van je leven, which translates to project of your life or your life project. And you could do anything that you want, actually. It's really, really fun. It is very different than the standard school system. But I finished that. I applied for graduating. Hi, another Alice. Hi, nice to meet you live. Me too, who is going to. Love this life, but sadly need to go. Dinner needs to be cooked. Hope to see you next time. Bye, Yasmine, and bye, Effie. I think we're going to go on for a little bit longer, and then we're also going to stop. But yeah, so what was I saying? Jeez. Oh yeah, graduating. I put in a proposal for my graduation. It was approved, and I'm actually going to graduate with the Mindful Creators. So that is so cool. Like this whole year is completely Mindful Creators based. So I'm going to do a research into YouTube, which is great because it's like crashing. So a research into YouTube, how I could even use it better, and then I make a report of the research, report of how I'm going to use it, report of how I used it, and then like reflections and everything. So, and then it's done after 10 years of studying with gaps in between. Again, a long answer. I cannot answer anything shortly. Oh yeah, my shop, I will tell a little bit about it. Let's see. Lisa, I started in the fall of 2022. Oh, cool. So you already started them before. That's cool. I should online shop. Yeah, tell a little bit about it. Jason, do you ever do beauty tips or shows on here? What do you mean with shows? But beauty tips? Not necessarily. I think I still have almost the same beauty routine as when I was 14, to be honest. Barbara, I also need to go. It was nice to find you live. Wishing you a great evening and weekend to all of you. Keep it up, fam. Thank you so much, Barbara. Have a nice weekend. But yeah, the shop, I actually had I don't have it anymore. Or I could still put it live on Etsy. I didn't put it back live after the last holiday, I think. But yeah, I had an online shop called Coco Lime. And I sold on Etsy. Let me look up some things so you can see it. I made stickers myself. I have a Cricut. I made stickers. I made keychains. What else did I make? Well, let me show you some stickers, for example. I hope this doesn't make too much noise. Those are fun. Like I still have like lots of stuff here. Get out of there. So I designed these myself and I made them myself. So they're like waterproof thingy stickers. And this one, but it didn't sell at all. Like I think I had 20 orders in like a year which is great, but and this one I also designed and everything. I got this one printed. You see that it is matte. And I've many more, but those are a few of my favorites, I think. Oh, amigurumi bees in the background look so cute. Yeah, I started making amigurumis actually. But yeah, they're on a bottle, for example. This is really the bottle broke, but this has been on here for months. I even put it in the dishwasher a few times, and they're still on here. If you guys are interested, I could still open the shop up, of course. I still have everything here. The stickers are one of the only things that I sold internationally because, my gosh, selling things that are not like paperwork, it was so difficult. There was like one of my thank you cards. Is this the latest one? Yeah. So my sticker design. What else did I make? Oh, I had some bracelets, but the quality wasn't that great of these. It was really something to just stay creative and just try some things out. And well, the shop didn't go at all. Sorry, that makes a little bit of noise, I think. Well, the shop didn't really do well at all. I did learn a lot about business and researching materials and everything, and that was really fun. Oh, and my stickers actually were quite mindful, mental health related, actually. It's like these kinds of things. Be kind, it's free. Throw kindness around like confetti. Let's see, Adela, have you thought about opening the store again with knitting cricket related notions? Very self-indulgently asking. I love to put some stickers on my laptop. That could be cool. To be honest, I didn't love the process of making stickers. Like I did like it, but maybe it was because I like if you sell products, the quality needs to be really good, I think, or like good enough. Throw kindness around like confetti is such an awesome thing. Yeah, it is, right? I really love them. Wait, maybe I could throw on a few more. This was also one of my favorites. Make today count. Yeah, quality. I find it difficult. And to make it like this was really, I couldn't really make a lot of money with it, which is okay because it was something that I tried out. But it's really hard to make like a profit on it. Time to take a break. And I also made. I was trying to make prints. Just a cute rainbow. But yeah, also sites like AliExpress and everything make it so difficult. Can you see this here? That like these things to I have to like hang it on my wall. So I designed everything myself, and I always said I can't really draw. But I drew everything that I made actually. So yeah, that's what I did. I was a lot of TikTok. I actually just switched over the account to the Mindful Creators, but I don't really make TikToks on the Mindful Creator TikTok. I like long form content. Just fits me better. Just fits my personality better. I just like talking with you guys. Let me show these. Oh, the bees. I think who said it? Alice. I'm a groomy bees. I didn't have wings yet. But Adela, what would you like to see if I would do some notions? Let me know. This one is also so fun. So when I started crocheting, I made almost only amigurumis because I really enjoyed that. I can even show you the shop, I think. I did put a lot of effort in making cool pictures and everything. I had like a good setup eventually. Let's see. Hey, you want to be on camera? No. Oh, oh, flowers! He got me flowers. It's so cute. Thank you. Those are nice. Als we de witte niet mee.
Nee.
Cute. Oh, this was sweet. Yeah, indeed. Throwing kindness like her. Stitch markers. As you mentioned, you've made keychains before. Yeah. Stitch markers will be fun. But the thing about selling internationally is it's so difficult with the pricing. For example, if I would want to ship to Belgium, which is the country, I could drive there within 30 minutes to Belgium from here.
No, misschien iets langer.
Maybe a little bit longer than 30 minutes. It will cost me 12 euros in shipping to ship something there. So I don't know how other people do it. Adela says, oh, bless the boyfriend. Yeah, they are tulips, Kaylin. Do I pronounce it correctly, Kaylin? I think I do. Lisa, how sweet, so sweet. They like your flowers. It's nice. Oh, but I wanted to show how, like, these were my... Am I going to show you anything you shouldn't be seeing? I don't think so. These were, like, my... from the shop. The pictures. But Etsy is such a difficult platform if you don't really have a following anywhere else. But yeah, stitch markers would be fun. I've actually thought about it. He's making the water for the vase for the flowers. You can do it. Okay. But I'm now switching in Dutch and English all at the same time. Funny thing is, actually, we don't really talk in English, but we like talk in English sometimes. Like the funny things in between. I don't know if you get what I mean. But yeah, stitch marks. I will think about it. I also wanted to do a video about stitch markers, like how you can make some yourself. There is this woman who makes such beautiful stitch markers. She just had a restock again. Oh, what's her name? Oh, here. Hello Lavender Design. Those are so cute. But she has, those are polymer clay, I think. I don't know. I can think about it. Adele, oh yes, tutorial video will be awesome. Yeah, I definitely have that planned still. I would love to eventually do 2 videos a week. But handmade stitch markers would be cool. What kind of stitch markers would you guys like? Because there's so many different types, of course. But yeah, oh yeah, videos. I was like completely lost. I would like to maybe eventually do 2 videos a week, and then maybe a little bit of a smaller video. But I have to see what is possible to do. I will still do just a 2 weekly podcast. Now I do two weekly podcast, and then every other week, also like the weeks that are left, I do a other video. But maybe I will just try to do maybe a live stream a week or every other week. Would you guys like to see more of them? Because I think it will be fun. Like, we're with 16, but we're having such a good time. Like, you guys have been great on interacting. Thank you. That's really makes this experience also better for me. So that's really nice. But yeah, let me know if you would like to see this more often and how often you would like to see it. And this time, because I like doing it for me, it's great because then after this we can just make some dinner and like go on with the evening. Friday is good for this. Let's see. These live streams are fun. Then a no pressure live stream with crafting together would be lovely. That's also cool. Yeah, live streams are what's in these days. Yeah, so I heard that YouTube might be pushing live streams also a little bit more. So I thought, why not try it? If I like it, then it's fun. But I do enjoy it. Live stream with crafting, like a live stream with a theme. That could be cool. I want to do like a better setup eventually. Yes, love the live stream video. Thank you, MB. So I have now this external webcam that I just could borrow from my boyfriend. And Of course, I still have a camera in my laptop. I don't think I can connect my own camera. I'm not 100% sure, but that will be even better. And once I figure out the OBS, like the external program, will be way easier. I will also be able to put some sound, some music in there. I try to do it very softly. It doesn't really work. I'm talking to you. It's okay. Live stream is really nice. Unfortunately, I have to go. Exam coming in a couple days. I'm kind of panicking. Oh, lol, see you in the next video. Good luck, Alice. Thank you for being here. Emma, I really actually like this live stream. Emma texted me like, I'm not a live stream person. I like the community calls better. I didn't even plug my community calls. Gonna do it in a little bit. Maybe you could also look into premiering videos. Then we can watch the podcast together as it's uploaded. Yeah, that's cool. Why? I could just try it next time. That's cool. Alice, have a great weekend, everyone. Bye, Alice. Nancy, could you make stitch markers like your stickers? Like sticker stitch markers? Help me. How does that look? What does that look like? Stitch markers like your stickers, but smaller. So like, you also have the shrink foil. You know what I mean? Like what you used back in the day when you would draw something in it and it would shrink in the oven. That could be cool too. Adela, I live alone and I sometimes put on an old live stream of Crafters for Company. I have to pay less attention than with regular YouTube videos and feel a sense of companionship. That's really nice. I really get that. Okay, live streams it is then. We're gonna do some more live streams. I would like to do it once a week, but maybe once every other week. I'm gonna see what works. I probably won't always be able to use this camera. Stitch markers like your stickers. Gonna think about it. Some fun knitting stickers could also be cool. Oh, but like not sticker material then, right? Yes, like with those words on them. I just love, yeah, shrinky dinks. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like with those words on them. That could be cool. I have to see how that looks like. I really like the, not sticky, no, just only paper. I think that will be a little bit too flimsy, but if I have something that is more sturdy, maybe like the shrinky dink stuff, shrinky dink stuff, that could be cool. Let me look up what that looks like. Shrinky dink paper. They do sell it here in the Netherlands. 10, well, that's not cheap, but it could work. Just a thought, acrylic material. Like I do have my Cricut and I think it could cut out some acrylic maybe. Good idea, thank you. I'm gonna think about it. Let's see, how late is it? If someone has any question, you can ask them now because I think we're going to round off in a little bit. No problem, thank you. Anything you'd like to see, like to know? Oh, maybe I can tell you a little bit about the community calls. Did you get your Cricut just for the shop? Yes, I did. I bought quite some appliances then back then. I bought my printer, which is back here, an Epson. Shit, what is it called again? Epson EcoTank, great printer, and I got my. It's not on my desk anymore because it took up so much space. I bought it secondhand of. We have like this Dutch website, Marketplace, they call it. So I got it secondhand. It is red, and that's not my favorite color, but it worked, and that's great, and it was a good deal. It was very difficult at the beginning to get it to cut correctly, but yeah, got it just for the shop. I did make something, actually a sticker for my brother's birthday one time. It was so easy. But community calls. I don't know if anyone is going to watch this after this video, but they have to watch a long time to get to the community calls. We have 2 community calls coming up next week. Next week, Saturday, the 4th of February. at 8 p.m. Amsterdam time. And it takes around probably 2 hours too. So I'm really, really excited for it. I am going to, I wanted to send it. I'm going to send out an email on Monday. So if you're in here and you want to have the link for the community call from next week, Saturday, you have to go to my Instagram, I think. No, I think I have it in the bio of this too. Yeah, in the bio of this video, there is a link to my Linktree, and in there you can sign up for the weekly email, and I will send out the link and password and everything for the community call for next week. We have another one on Sunday the 19th, at 3 p.m. Amsterdam time. I think it is 3 p.m. And I'm going to send that email, that link, that week of the call. So sign up. You can go to both if you want. You can go to one. There will be more in the future. So yeah, I'm really excited for it. A few of these people that are now here, so Ned and Adela were the last call. I think if you could say something in the chat of how you liked it, that could be really cool to get some others into it too. We were at 9 at the last call. 9 amazing women from all over the world, and also all different age groups. That was really nice. Yeah, Ned says it was really lovely to knit and chat with some like-minded people. Yeah, so we really were with all kinds of ages. I think the youngest was Dara. Now, I'm not 100% sure what her age was again. I think she's 21, 22. Dela says 11 out of 10 would recommend. Great times. That I also live by myself and don't know any knitters in real life, so that was awesome. Yeah, it's really fun to come to the call. But yeah, I think the youngest was around 21, and the oldest person, I don't know an exact name, but I think end 50s, 60s. And it went great together. It was so fun. And I made like a whole set of things. So you can just sit back, relax, and follow along. So yeah, this next week, Saturday the 4th, and the 19th on a Sunday, all in February. Yeah. Anything else that you want to know? Burning questions? Let me know. It's your moment. Because I think we are going to close it off in a little bit. I'm gonna cook some dinner. Plans for the weekend? Yeah, not really actually. My boyfriend has some plans. We are really like the weekend is for us together. So we are like, Sunday has something. Maybe after that we want to do a workout together. That's something new that we started doing, and it's just really nice, really fun. We really like it. For the rest, yes, some knitting probably. I maybe would like to have some kind of comfy pants for sitting at home, but like cute but comfy. So maybe go to the city. We can walk from here to the city center. So yeah. Nancy, is that like Zoom then? Yeah, it's Zoom. I do it on Zoom. I just got my new subscription again for the calls because otherwise it cancels after 40 minutes. So I will send a Zoom link. I think to use Zoom you only have to download it. I don't know if you can use Zoom online. But I will send a meeting link, password, and I don't think you really needed a password last time, but it is handy if you need. I would just let everyone in when they get into the waiting room. Yeah, it's on Zoom. That's for now the best platform that I found for what we're now doing. Yeah, not big plans. Actually, nice because of course next weekend we have the community call. Then the weekend after the 11th, I'm going to the Handwerkbeurs, which is a craft fair here in the Netherlands, on Saturday. So if there are any Dutchies here that are going on Saturday, hi, I'm going too. And the weekend after again is another community call. So that's quite some things in the weekends already for me. I like to do not too much in the weekends and the evenings other than knitting. Like I like to do things in the weekends, but not like I don't like to plan my 2 days. So this is like the last chill, nothing. We don't really need to do anything weekend before a little bit more busy weekends, but really fun weekends. Really looking forward to it. Emma says I'm going Sunday, so to miss you by a day. Yeah, sorry. I'm going to vlog actually. So it's like a craft fair, and mostly a lot of knitting related, crochet related things, a lot of yarn dyers. So I saw one that was quite affordable that had such beautiful yarns. So I probably will buy a little thing for myself. But I'm going to be vlogging, so you will see it not the week after because that's podcast week, but the week after that you'll see a video of it. Okay, I think we're going to close it off. 1 hour and 45 minutes. Sounds good. I thought it was fun. Let me know if you liked it. You already did actually, but let me know again. I thought it was fun. We're going to do this more often, I think. I will let you know on. It's easiest if you follow me on Instagram because I will always post there with the links and everything. And in the Facebook group, I always also posted it there. But I think the Instagram is the easiest platform for me to really check in with you when you want to meet, when you want to see this, when will be easiest. I'm not going to say we have a specific day for now. We're just going to see what works on my planning, what you guys will like. Yeah, then we'll see you another time again. Okay, I am going to say bye to you guys. I see here, Emma. That was fun. Thank you for hosting. Thank you for being here. That lovely. Great, guys. Really fun. Thank you. This was nice. Thank you. Have a nice weekend. Thank you too. And have a nice weekend, Nancy. Enjoy your weekend all. Bye. It was so much fun. It was lovely. Have a nice calm weekend. I will enjoy my nice calm weekend. Well, then that is it for today. I will what did I say? Yeah. Have a very nice weekend and I will see you next time. Have a great weekend, Tammy. Hi, Tammy. Have a great weekend. Bye, creator.